Hi, my name's Ethan. I'm so excited to show you what I consider the garden of the future. Easy. It's a sub-irrigated automatic watering system. I believe, or I think, every single family in the world should have this product. Why, you might ask? Well, it truly follows my motto: plant it and forget it. Now, may I ask you a question? Have you ever had a garden that's died, failed, or hasn't produced as much as you thought it would? Well then, forget all about that. GRO stops all of that. Your garden maybe died from overwatering because you were too excited to see your garden grow, underwatering because you maybe were on a family vacation or something like that, or bugs could have got to your things, like cutworms or stuff like that. Or you could have had the one that I hate the most, weeds. Who has the time nowadays to take care of their gardens? Weeds. No one wants to do that. Or the last one, soil-borne disease. That could kill your plants right away. GRO stops all of that. I'll start at the top. Overwatering and underwatering. At the bottom of the 5-gallon bucket, you see here, there's a net cup. It's like the wick. It wicks up water into the bucket, which it's constantly full of water, so it gets the right amount of water. So let's scratch out overwatering and underwatering. So it's perfectly watered. Number 2, soil-borne disease and weeds. So you can scratch that right off the bat. I put potting mix that you buy from the store, and they eliminate soil-borne disease and weed seed. So I can forget about weeds and soil-borne disease. Last one, bugs. Well, I don't think cutworms or worms will be chopping through a good centimeter of plastic. So that eliminates all those. Now, this system, I'll describe the basic building idea of the system. What I did was I started off with a plastic gutter with end caps that you can get from any Menards or anything like that. Then I took treated 2x4s and stained them, drilled those onto the sides to stable it. Then I took a float that you'll get off your toilet or anything like that. I hooked that up to my hose and turned on my hose. So it's an automatic float. When it floats up, it stops watering. When it floats down, it starts to shoot out water. So it's automatic. Then I took a 5-gallon bucket. I cut a hole in the bottom with a net cup. That's the wick. So it'll wick up water into here. And then I started to fill the bucket up with potting mix only. I went 2 inches water, 2 inches water, until I got about 3/4 full. Then I put in a little bit of fertilizer, Epsom salt, and Garden Alive. Then I planted my plant in there and filled it up until I got about 2 inches or 1 inch of room. There I put my wood chips, which wood chips I think are some of the key factor of this system. It sheds water, it holds water, and it doesn't allow water to evaporate. So it's a very useful thing, I consider, part of this project. And that's the whole GRO outdoor system. So it's an automatic system and eliminates all your garden failures that happens in your garden. This is my indoor system. What it is down in there's a PVC pipe, which is about 1.5 feet long, 2 feet. And on the ends are caps for your PVC pipes. I cut 5 holes throughout it. I used one of the cheapest things you could ever get, pop bottles. 4 of them, I cut the 4/3. I cut the last third off, or 4th off. I cut it right at that line. The last one, I left full. This is like a chicken feeder. If you ever seen a chicken feeder, it works like that. Your water, when the PVC pipe is full with water, water stops running out of this. When the PVC pipe's empty, water starts to come out. So it's a very useful thing. Indoors, it can last for about 2 weeks of water. Outside, 90-degree weather, it will evaporate pretty fast, about a day or 2. And outside, in about 60-degree weather, it can last for about a week. That's my indoor system. Then I just built a box around it for the looks. and stable it, and paint the pot bottles. Otherwise, that's my Easy Grow indoor system. You use your indoor system to start your outdoors plants, or you use it to have herbs, or you can do what I did. Have starters. You could start them in here, just plant them in there, and then you can plant herbs. Now, my mom loves this system so much because she has it right over her kitchen. She has it in her kitchen, right over her oven. It's a window ledge design, so you can set it on your window. And she loves to pick off the fresh herbs right there and put them in a lasagna or anything like that. So I consider this system truly an easy grow, because it truly is easy to grow. That's why I love my model, plant and forget it. You truly can't have a greater model than that. And the one thing I love about this is one day when I plan to sell this big, I'd like to sell in the big cities where they don't have the small space on the on those apartment decks. If they had something like this, they could grow fresh produce anytime they wanted. Or in Africa or places like that where it's a sandy ground and they don't have really good ground area. If they had this system, I believe 2 10-footers of these could feed a whole family. That's why I truly want to sell this big. So I truly think Easy Grow is truly easy, and it's truly plant it and forget it.